nam myoho renge go, nam myoho renge go, nam myoho renge go. Nam myoho renge go, 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 nam myoho renge go. Nam yo holding I go, 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 nam yo holding I a go nam yo holding 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 a go ding a go nam yo holding 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 holding and go, nam yo 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 holding and go. Nam yo holding I go, 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 nam yo holding I I go nam yo holding 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 I go Ding I go nam yo holding 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 and go, I'm 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 holding and go. I'm holding and go, 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 I'm holding and go. I'm holding and go, 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 I'm holding holding and go, nam yo 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 holding and go. Ring and go, nam yo holding 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 and go. Ring and go, nam yo holding 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 and go. Ring and go, nam yo holding 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 and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go. Yo holding a kyo, hoping pandai ni. Niji sai san ju san ma yan zhou ning ge go shi zi xiao bu qi yi jin jin mir yo go qi yi man nan ge nan yu yi sa xiao ma na ge qi bu zi xiao fu no qi xiao yi xiao ga bu zi xiao zhen gao na ge zhen ma na ge mu shu xiao bu zi jin gao xiao bu zi mir yo do ho yim yo xiao ji miao xiao fu man zhou ju jin jin mi zhou hu ho su ji xiao zi wei xiao nan ge xiao zi go ju zhou bu zi yi ra xiu zhou yi na xiu zhou yi yo go in gong go mu xiao ho bin in do xiu zhou do wi xiao zhe ge xiao yi xia ga no right ho bin chicken how mu zi ga yi go so ge xiao zi no right chicken ko dai jin yao mir yo mo ge ri ge mo xiao yi zhen zhou ge da san man jin yu mu san zhou ju yi san mi zhou hu ho xiao zi no right no xiu zhou fu bu zi go sai xiao ho gan ji no nan he ga chu xin xiao zi xiu yo gan ji mir yo mu hen mi zhou hu ho bu shi de zhou ju shi xiao zi fu xiu bu zi de xiao yi xia ga bu xiu zhou zhou dai ji ge hu nan ge shi ho yu bu zi yo bu zi nan yo ku jin zhou hu ji zhou xiao yi xiao ho no zai zhou no zai xiao no zai tan no zai ri no zai san no zai yin no zai yan no zai kan no zai ho no zai ham ma ku di yo to xiao yi xiao ho no zai so no zai xiao no zai tan no zai ri no zai san no zai yin no zai yan no zai kan no zai ho no zai ham ma ku di yo to xiao yi xiao ho no zai so no zai xiao no zai tan no zai ri no zai san no zai yin no zai yan no zai kan no zai ho no zai ham ma ku di yo to myo holding a kyo. No right, Jirio, Hyundai, Jiroko, Jiga, took a bird ride, show, go, show, ko, show, Muryo, Yakasema, Nakazaya, Sogi, Joseph, Boko, Mo, show, Okashu, Jodo, no, over the Dodi, Ramirio, Ko, Edo, Shujo, Ko, hoping, get ne, I need you to fool, Mr. Dojo, she's a Boka, Joju, Oshi, Isho, Jinzo, Rigido, Tendo, Shujo, so we got Nefo, Kenshu, Gen, Kamado, Koko, Yoshari, Gen, Kaye, Rambo, Nisho, Katako, Shencho, Joki, Shen, Bukashiki, Nunani, Shen, Yo, Campus, Fuji, Shakashim, Yo, Jigago, Shozoku, Shadago, Zengaji, Go, Shujo, Josashi, Fomata, Hoben, Rico, and no Matafo, Matayoko, Go, Shojoku, Goshin, Go, Shangabu, O, Icho, E to the Mojo, Ho, No, Tofu, Manche, Tan, and Kamatado, Gai, Ken, Cho, Shujo, Matazaya, Kukai, Go, Fu, Egan, Chindo, Go, Show, Katako, In, Goshin, Mambo, Nine, Louisa, Bojin, So, Rigan, Jose, O, Asoki, Go, Josai, Rojo, Zengu, Yo, Shoju, Shujo, Ken, Go, Jendaka, Shoji, Gashido, Anan, Ten, and Joju, Mono, Ren, Shodo, Shujo, Ho, Shogun, Hojo, Daken, Kashu, Jo, Show, Yo, Show, Denga, Tengo, Josa, Shuga, Kumanda, Rocket, Samba, Go, Dajo, Gajo, Vogue, Nisho, Ken, Chojen, Ufo, Shoko, no, Zai, Juman, Zai, Zai, Shojo, Yaku, in, Asogi, Go, Fuma, Zamba, Mojo, Shoko, you can know why she did Shazo, Gangan, Gashin, Zashi, Zapo, Wakachi, Ishi, Shu, Sasa, Mario, Kunan, Kambo, Shai, Sabas, Nanchi, Gachi, Vikino, Zai, Echo, Shamario, Jim, Yo, Mushoko, Kusho, Go, Sho, Tokino, To, Uchi, Sam, no, Toshi, Shoti, Toda, Royo, Jin, but the Goji, Boko, no, Ease, and Noben, E.G. Oshiko, Jizani, Gashi, Mono, Sako, Moga, Yaga, Isabu, Shokin, Shai, Bombo, Tendo, Jizani, Kamata, Joking, Kako, Shoko, Shishin, Ho, with the Go, Yakadao, Agado, Choga, Joji, Yoda, Fugo, Dozu, Yo, Shogado, Isa, Shojo, Homa, Jizazana, Niga, Ro, Shujo, Takonyo, Mucho, Do, Sakajo, Jubo, Shen. Nam yo holding a go, 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 nam yo holding a go. go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go.
Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go.
Nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo
holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo
holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go,
nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go.
Nam yo holding and go, 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 ding and go, nam yo holding 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 and go, nam yo go, nam yo holding and 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 go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo Go myoho ding go, nam 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 myoho ding go. Nam myoho ding go, 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 nam myoho ding go. I'm your holding and go, 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 I'm your holding and go. Ding and go, I'm your holding 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 and go. I'm your holding and go, 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 I'm your holding and go. Ding and go, I'm your holding 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 and go, nam yo holding and go 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 and go nam yo holding 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 and go nam yo holding
holding and go, I'm holding and go,
Nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go, nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo holding and go. Nam yo holding and go, 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 nam yo renge kyo. Nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo. Nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo. Nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo. Nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo. Nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo, nam yo holding a kyo.
Thank you. That was so fast and so